Chicken Dad so proud and sweet, dancing to an old-time beat. Fluffy chick in cozy nest, with giant buns they do their best. Spin around in gentle grace, feathers flying all over the place. Chicken Dad and Chick obey, ballet moves come out to play. Twirling round the kitchen floor, laughter echoing, give them more. Big soft buns and pirouette, best friends anyone could get. In the barnyard shadows gleam, Chicken Dad in a positive dream. Chicky laughs and Bun does bow, timeless dance in here and now. Morning light and evening fall, dancing feathers all for all. Through the day and through the night, ballet brings them pure delight. Spin around in gentle grace, feathers flying all over the place. Chicken Dad and Chick obey, ballet moves come out to play. Lucy, never tire. Cooking storms, baker's flame. Giant Bunz in the game. Iron pumping, strength reveal. Pro wrestling, break and kneel. Hula Molly's fury, bunnies hop. Waffle pound laughs, Lucy flops. Red-haired demon, chaos spread. Floofy Lucy's joy, never rest. Cooking madness, ovens roar. Workouts burn, muscles soar. Lucy leaps, fur of might, baking wrath. Cookie fight, pro wrestling, power play. Metal storms, night and day. Waffle pounds, laughter, steam screams loud. Red hair flares, never bowed. Floofy Lucy flops, spirits lift. Cooking heat, strength and get. Excess fury, bunnies dash. Wrestling chaos, bodies crash. Metallica's riffs, AJ Punk cry. Holy moly's fire, reach the sky. Red-haired demon, chaos spread. Floofy Lucy's joy, never rest. Cooking madness, always roar. Workouts burn, muscles soar. Lucy leaps, fur of might, baking wrath. Cookie fight, pro wrestling, power play. Metal storms, night and day. Waffle pounds, laughter, steam screams loud. Red hair flares, never bowed. Floofy Lucy flops, spirits lift. Cooking heat, strength and get. Texas fury, bunnies dash. Wrestling chaos, bodies crash. Metallica's riffs, AJ Punk cry. Ruling Molly's fire, reach the sky. Reach the sky. Out in the yard when the moon is high. Oh yeah. There's a deer named Funky Bones. Don't be shy. He tiptoes softly, looking for a treat. Captain Kira's got apples good enough to eat. Oh yeah. Funky Bones with his groove, moving to the beat. Kira's got the apples, they're so sweet. Coming close, just a nibble. Don't be afraid. Look at them dance. It's a backyard rave. Funky Bones, Funky Bones. Don't you hide. Kira's got the apples open wide. Funky Bones, Funky Bones. It's a funky party, just you and me. Under the stars, they share a little bite. Captain Kira and Funky Bones feeling right. With every step, the friendship grows. A funky connection, everybody knows. Now every night, when the moon is high, Kira's in the yard, Funky Bones nearby. They share a moment in the cool night air. A funky kind of magic only they can share. Hey. funky bones. Don't you bones, don't you hide. Oh yeah. Kira's got the apples open wide. Coming close, just a nibble. Don't be afraid. No afraid. Look at them dogs. Funky bones. Don't you hide. Oh yeah. Kira's got the apples. Funky bones. Funky bones. Oh yeah. It's a funky party, just you and me. Under the stars, they share a little bite. Yeah. Captain Kira and Funky Bones feeling right. With every step, the friendship grows. A funky connection. Everybody knows now every night when the moon is high. Kira's in the yard, Funky Bones nearby. They share a moment in the cool night air. Funky kind of magic only they can share. Funky Bones, Funky Bones, don't you hide. Kira's got the apples open wide. Share a moment in the cool night air. A funky kind of magic only they can share.
Little gray munching on the hay, chewing, skipping, never stays. Backyard wild, gotta play, jumping, running every day. Grass is green under the sky, little gray lets it all fly. Muddy paws, you don't care why, wings of earth, the aim so high. Freedom in his fully flight, sun and moon is only guide. No more walls, no cage inside, little gray so wild inside. Bossy grind, he's on the move, no one's rules, he's got his groove. Nature's beat, he feels the soothe. Little gray always to prove. Under stars, under dreams, world ain't small, so it seems. Little gray's got big schemes, life rolls on in flowing streams. Hay for breakfast, sun for noon, stars and moonlight come so soon. Little gray under night's tune, backyard life's a wild cartoon.
Teeny scrappy rabbit on a naughty spree. Bananas from Capits in Korea, quick to flee. Teasing sisters jumping wild and free. Leapfrogging over Posh spice, too stealthy for me. Cookie bags crumble, Teeny hears the call. Ears twitch, nose sniff, eats it all. Planters sitting, feeling 10 feet tall. Life's a grand adventure, loving it all. Tiny eyes glinting, always on the prowl. Moving through the shadows, stealthy as an owl. Captain Stash pilfered, swift as a howl. Cookie bags crumble, teeny hears a call. Ears twitch, nose sniff, eats it all. Planters sitting, feeling 10 feet tall. Life's a grand adventure, loving it all. Few tons of playgrounds, teeny roams at night. Feasting on treasures hidden out of sight. Teasing Posh spice, leaving her in plight. Adventures in the moonlight, bunny delight. Captain's fast but teeny never slow. Running through hay mangers nimbly on tiptoe. Heartbeats wild and on the show. Teeny's grand adventure, give her a toy. Cookie bags crumble, teeny hears the call. Ears twitch, nose sniff, eats it all. Planters sitting, feeling 10 feet tall. Life's a grand adventure, loving it all. Few tons of playgrounds, teeny roams at night. Feasting on treasures hidden out of sight. Teasing Posh spice, leaving her in plight. Adventures in the moonlight, bunny delight. Captain's fast but teeny never slow. Running through hay mangers nimbly on tiptoe. Heartbeats wild and on the show. Teeny's grand adventure, give her a toy. Give her a toy. Teeny's grand adventure, loving it all.
Dusty the rabbit, all covered in hay, building her nest like it's time to play. Big floppy ears and a mischievous twitch. In the yard, she's always digging a ditch. She sneaks through with a hop and a skip, eyes wide open, just looking for a trip. Suspicious, she is not denying that fact. Playful trickster, always up to some act. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything green. Dusty, Dusty, always so sly, with your floppy ears reaching for the sky. She cuddles in the sun just for a snooze, dreaming about the way she can build a nest. Her fluffy tail wiggles when she's on the go. Naughty little Dusty, always stealing the show. She's a Flemish giant with a heart so bold. Every story about her just has to be told. Dusty the rabbit, always in the know, running in circles with a gleeful glow. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything green. Dusty, Dusty, always so sly, with your floppy ears reaching for the sky. She's a Flemish giant with a heart so bold. Every story about her just has to be told. Dusty the rabbit, always in the know, running in circles with a gleeful glow. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything
Donkey the rabbit munching cookies all night. Sugar rush plays in a crazy delight. Nibbling faces in a frenzied haze. Friends confused in his cookie craze. He hops through chaos in the midnight dark. Cookies in his paws, leaving a sweet mark. Face is bitten with a playful bite. Donkey's world, a funny sight. Donkey the rabbit, sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, crunching all remains. Cookies crumble, falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Chasing shadows under the moon's bright glare. Cookies his obsession like he don't care. Friends watch in shock as he takes a bite. Donkey's love for cookies just feels right. He grins, mischievous eyes so wild. The chaos around him driving friends mild. Cookies drop, crumbs scatter in the bush. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Bite mark stories on furry cheeks. Donkey the rabbit at his cookie peak. Friends band together, a loving chase. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Shinkle face, nibble pace. Donkey the rabbit, but sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, nibble on your face. Cookies come, big bugger falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Plans ignore. Donkey want more, can't ignore. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops. Eat the cookie. He's a cookie. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating. 'Cause he's a cookie king. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating. 'Cause he's a cookie king. One, two, three, four.
In a kingdom far away, there's a princess named Kira, with beautiful brown locks rocks and eyes that sparkle. Every day at twilight, she dances through the meadow with bunnies by her side as the sun starts to retire. One bunny turned to two, and two turned to a dozen. But Captain Kira's heart's forever filled with love. Her kingdom now enchanted, a ballet of soft footsteps, magical melodies carried on wings of a dove. Ballerina princess, her bunnies by your side, a twirl and a pirouette as dreams come alive. Captain Kira dances, her heart so full of bliss, in a world enchanted where love will always persist.
Let's all go to the guys. Come on. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, wait, which one of these don't see or this yours though? Let's see. How flexible am I? There's your socks. There we go. Oh, Sluggo. It's kind of on you. Bunnies, bunnies are behind me. Oh, um, yeah, guys. The movie, oh my gosh. You guys see Daniel Ozark's movies poster? Jurassic Donk. You're so great, Daniel. What can I say? Daniel's so groovy. Yeah. Woo! Who's that? Delph! Oh my goodness, there's food. Do you really need to get the pets right now and try to eat my dress? Thing that's kind of good. Justin Platt would be pissed at me. Donkey versus aliens. Oh, you're gonna be in trouble. This is true. A Donkmas story. A donkey wants a Red Ryder air rifle, but Kira says, "No, you'll shoot your eye out." Oh gosh, that got quoted a lot in my neighborhood. Thank you. Okay, the Jurassic Donk poster in Discord was so good. Yes. Thank you. I want to make the Home Alone one. Oh, Mr. Loops. Okay, so I have to remember after streams, start new 24/7, click through manage streams button, then use the second tab to select the, oh boy. I will try, Mr. Producer. I will try. That's all I can do. AJ Punk, how are you doing? I had a nice little. I was texting with AJ Punk right before the stream, where he just asked me if I had a second. So yes, I was chopping sweet potatoes as I was trying to type. I hope I didn't make any weird typos. But yeah, wait, and Hewlin Mall. Wait a minute, I didn't even read. What was your intro? Now awaiting the presence of the magnificent Captain Kira, Queen o' the Buns. I like my crown. I like my crown. Yes, thank you. Crowns, like, you know how the gals in, like, think about like Romeo and Juliet, late 1300s to early 1400s, when they would wear the women would wear those little jeweled hair pieces that kind of like went over their forehead and over like the front of their hair. Oh my gosh, with like pearls or like, you know, I don't know. I guess they didn't have to be like precious gems or anything, but they just wore like decorative things that like went draped over like the forehead and the front of the hair. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. And like you see that on when ballerinas do Romeo and Juliet in like the you see that in like the what's it called? Like the ball scene, the ballroom scene. It's just so beautiful. And like you see a lot of head and hair pieces in like classical ballets. But I mean, for me, I think people should just wear those to the grocery store. I think you should wear them out because they're just so pretty. Boosted? What, you boosted the server? I don't think anyone's ever done that to my knowledge. I'm so low tech. AJ, that is really sweet. I'm very touched that you would do that. Thank you. So that I know kind of vaguely that means we can have more, emojis and stickers and probably I don't know, the gifts separate. I know that goes through like media tenor. So, but anyway, thank you. I know that's a good thing, and I know people who have done that for Waffle Pone in the past, and all I remember is that they said, "Oh yeah, they have more opportunities with their server if someone boosts it." So thank you. Um, okay, let's visit all the different bunny groups. We're missing Posh Spice. I think she's running around the house having a ball, and I think she just didn't realize, whoops, that dinner was served. Poshi! Posh, Posh, come on, Posh. Hopefully she'll hear crunching and munching. Got Boy Sight Gang over cheer. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's been so hot. I went we I went to a new church today. Woo! Oh my gosh. What the heck? Oh, I almost took a nosedive into Donkey's enclosure while trying to get into the Boy Scout enclosure. I'm gonna probably just have to use the little doors from now on. I just don't want anyone to take. And see, that's why, because Posh was like lurking right behind me. There she is. You gonna go to dinner? You gonna go to dinner time, Posh? That's a good girl. You want to eat with the boy side? You want to come eat with the boy side, or you could eat with Donkey. I bet he'd love company. Posh has been one of the bunnies that I felt like maybe Donkey could be rebonded with because she's from his litter and she's female, and Donkey tends, I think, gets along better with females. He generally wants to fight with the boys, but he will fight with Teeny, but Teeny likes to fight with everyone. Teeny really likes a challenge. That's why she's our little, that is why Teeny is our little wrestling girl. Oh, I know why I tripped. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this fence is like way higher. I see what happened because I'm totally used to this. So when I was cleaning today, see, this is on top of like a bunch of like marble and stone things because I was cleaning and it must have gotten shifted, but it belongs all the way down on the floor like it should be. Okay, I don't feel as uncoordinated now. Okay, that was like 4 inches taller than it normally is. I mean, I am a good jumper, but like that was crazy. Please tell me no one is gonna clip the Captain Kira nosedive. I don't need that kind of notoriety. Oh my gosh, you guys. Um, I saw Donkey hiding under the hay manger. Yeah, he looked like he was just about to do it again. He does like to do that, Mr. Loops, Woody Loops. What was I gonna say? Oh, you guys, the Giant Bunz producer previewed something he has been working on with me today. It was so enjoyable. Oh my gosh. He does such good work. He is like seriously um putting awesome stuff together for Giant Bunz. I was so pleased. I enjoyed it so much. And like, I don't know, it's funny. It's like I know all the footage and all the stuff that's involved with the uh the new piece because, you know, I've been here for the whole thing, but it still was like I just got so much enjoyment out of it. Right, Slugs? Right, Gwynch? Right, Dusty? Oh, Dusty, you're just such a big puppy dog. Yes, you are. You're just such a large puppy bunny. Yes, you are. And you have kind of an Easter Island statue face. Yes, you do. You're so pretty. Yes, you are. Yes. Hi, Slugbert. Hi, sweet boy. Oh, where's he going, Winch? Okay, so Kira, your server is still level 1 with 4 boosts. You need 3 more for it to become level 2? Okay. Oops. Well, like, I have Nitro. I'm pretty sure I have that Nitro thing. Um, so does that mean that I'm boosting my server? Does that if you have Nitro and you are on someone's server, does that, or do you have to choose to boost it? I don't know how it works, but anyway, thank you. Let's see what I still have that clip of you falling in Donkey's enclosure. Oh my gosh, heal 'em all. I was so lucky that I fell in the litter box and like my butt ended up in his litter box. Talk about thankful for a box full of pine pellets and poo and round bunny poos, but I had filled that litter box really full with pine pellets too. Jeez. Oh dear. I mean, it is kind of entertaining. With L1 perks, you get 100 emoji slots, an animated server icon, and better audio quality during the. Oh, really? Well, sometimes VC audio is terrible on Discord. I mean, it depends on people's mic situations and stuff like that too. But um, AJ says Hewlin Mall will just get a lot of annoying stuff going on, but that's life. Oh well, right? Fake friends, fake people, but it is what it is. Oh, that's tough stuff, AJ. Well, you know what? Um, bunnies are pretty real. I think you never make a mistake being around giant bunnies. You know? Um, I don't know. I don't know if he's watching, but it is always a roll of the dice trying to tell people about the Giant Buns, the channel, because I went to this new church today I'd never been to, and I was having a very nice conversation with him uh, outside in the parking lot after the church, and he has so many great stories. This guy has met, let's just say, some very famous, iconic people in the world of music. He writes music. He's like a prolific songwriter. Really neat guy. Really top tier guy. And I was like, well, and he had done a piece of AI music. He had written a song, but then he had programmed it and plugged it all into AI because he doesn't have any musicians on hand to, help him out and record his stuff. So he played it during church, and then afterwards I was like, I have a YouTube channel, and it's all got AI music, produced music, for the different bunnies have me. And anyway, he was like, okay, well, what is it? Let me check. I want to check it out. And I was like, it's okay. I'm like, okay, first of all, it's about rabbits, about Flemish giant rabbits, Flemish giants, and I'm like, and I thought it'd be cute to call it, like giant buns. Because I'm like, I don't want to yell out in the church parking lot, hey, check out my channel, Pastor. It's called Giant Buns. Starring Captain Carrot. Like, I just find it's pretty funny. And also my whole bank. I was at my bank yesterday morning, and I was like telling everyone, yeah, tune into Giant Buns, and the teller that was helping me, she was like, yeah, she's like, she's like, I have an 8-year-old son, and she's like, we totally have checked it out before. And then like everyone else in the bank, I was like, okay, everyone can, And I believe we got a couple more subscribers after that, so it's very cool. Oh yeah, AJ says not here. Big love to this community. Oh no, not here. We're like perfect over here, We're fabulous. We are not fake. I don't know how you could be faking a bunny channel, you know. We're lucky. We've got to be authentic because we have the real buns, We're all 100% real. Um that is the thing with animals. Like if an animal likes you. And the thing is, when you have pets, what is so awesome about pets is that they pretty much love you unconditionally. I mean, as long as you are a good person to your pets, and you have a good relationship. Although with some animals like dogs, I know like even some dogs that are like abused, I mean, they're still so attached and loyal to their owners, which is heartbreaking in a way. But yeah, that is one advantage to having close relationships with animals is that you don't have to worry about manipulation. You don't have to worry about, um, you know, that they're interested in you for anything except for love, companionship, food, food, walkies, if you're a puppy dog, um, cookies, if you're giant buns, right, Donkey? Why is Donkey under his litter box? Okay, I think he needs company. Let's go see Donkey. But when we want pets, if you're Donkey, Delphine, Gwynnie, little Grace and little Blinky. Okay, let's all thoughts and prayers for Captain Kira stepping over the enclosure. Thoughts and prayers. Little Gray, oh my gosh. Blinky nest. I made that around Delph today when I was petting her. She seemed like she wanted to get real cozy. Donkey, what you doing, boy? Did you hear that we are out of cookies? And is that why you're hiding? Aw, donkers. Hi. Hi, buddy. Do you want someone to have dinner with? Do you want me to sit with you while you eat, buddy? Oh my goodness, we have, look at the salad greens. This is all the farmer's market stuff still. Oh, look, he just needed a buddy to eat with. Is anyone else like that? Does anyone else in the chat really like to have someone to eat with? I end up eating with the bunnies a lot. Thank God for the bunnies. Because I end up reading with the bunnies, watching YouTube with the bunnies, eating with the bunnies, falling asleep with the bunnies. So I get it. Who is it? AJ was saying, he's got some people being fakey and stuff like that. You know, spend some time around animals. There's no complicated, um, there's just, it's just not complicated when it comes to animals. No ulterior motives, right? Only cookies. Who needs enemies with friends who are fake? Can't go wrong with the donk. Yeah. Hey, ya bunnies, Prestorian, the giant Bunz historian, has driven in his DeLorean all the way from Lothlorien, well dressed like the Mandalorian, and while singing along to Chance Gregorian and playing his beautiful brand new accordion with only one hand, so he doesn't crash the car. And then he will go home and he will play checkers with his fabulous new Salvadorian girlfriend who's Salvadorian. Wait, I got it. Girlfriend who's Salvadorian. And then later that night, we will all be a snoring. So many people who don't ask how you are and only reach out to you when they need something. Oh my gosh, Hewlin Mall. Yeah, I will tell you, I have done like house sitting, plant sitting, pet sitting, that kind of stuff. And so the problem with that is that I have certain people that they only contact me when they need like me to do something, like look after, their animal something. And I've kind of cut those people out. That was actually more in the past. But the thing is that they would mask it by saying like, "Oh, we wanna I don't know, get together. I don't even know. Can we come over to your house and hang out?" And it's like, I haven't heard from you in a year and you're suddenly reaching out and you want to hang out. And then they come over and it's like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go out of town for a month and we need someone to look after our cats." And it's like, "Oh, why didn't you just say that? Like, let's just make it a business contract. Let's just say how much you're gonna pay me, when it's gonna be, see if I can do it, and that's it. Don't pretend to be my friend. I'm not interested in that." So I get that 100%. Yeah. Everyone, check out my buns. Donk to the future. At least dogs love you unconditionally, no matter how much money you have or how good looking you are. I know. Some of my best relationships have been with dogs. And now bunnies. Well, I mean, I've had bunnies off and on. But yeah, I've loved my rabbits. They've been amazing pets. I loved Emma, of course. I loved my goose. I loved my ducks. I know I've really lived my life with a lot of animals, and I think that's been a good thing. I think that is very grounding, because no matter what happens, what is happening with friends, family, all the humans in your life, that can be very volatile and people's feelings get hurt or I don't know, some people just are awkward and they don't know how to, you know, manage relationships. Yeah, things can get complicated with humans. So it's unfortunate. Donkey, okay, you want to rest again over there, buddy? I don't think any of the bunnies have been real thrilled about the hot weather. And I do have the air conditioning on, but like I can, when I stand by the windows over there, I can kind of feel the heat and the humidity just kind of like blasting through. I don't know. I think it's just really extreme lately. All the heat. Um, yeah, I really wish I had like a swimming pool here. That would be nice. I love swimming. I am a water baby. I am a water baby. I've been a little too busy trying to get stuff done here at the house and with the giant Bunz channel and all kinds of stuff. I have not been swimming yet. I haven't been to like well, I tried to go to the beach. I did try to go to the beach. Um, the beach is flooded. And I could go to the swimming pool. I could definitely go to the swimming pool. Yeah, what are people doing? What did people do this weekend? Tell me what you got this weekend. Look at his tail. Oh, donkey. Well, I know you can't be sick or anything. You're pooping. You're sure pooping back there. Oh my. I gotta clean up after you. Cleaned that up not too long ago. Look at him. He's fully hay mangered. His little bottom. With his little bottom sticking out of the hay manger. Oh boy. Now you're kind of doing a Wicked Witch of the West in a way, Mr. Donk. Who is this? Who is this? We got all of our fur. We got all the fur sticking out. Is that what we do? Oh, little gray. Little gray wants pets. Hi, baby. Yes, you're very cute. You're very long. You're very long. What the gosh, donkey? Look at little gray. He's like, is you? Oh, you bit his brother. He bit his little gray. You started it. Were you jealous? Look at him. Look at little gray. Normally he's so chill. He just bit donkey. He nibble nipped him and then he took over his spot. He completely, and now he wanted the pets. Did you plan that whole thing? I didn't pet him. He was in his cozy bed. And then you saw that donkey got pets because he was sitting over here. So you came over and you scared him out. You scared him away, and then you got in his spot. And then you get the pets. Were you successful? Little Gray? That was kind of diabolical for you. Normally, you are the most polite little gentleman rabbit. I don't know what to think. I really don't know what to think, mister. I don't know if anyone else caught that. Oh my gosh. Did I see Lillian pop in? Same thing with people who haven't spoken to you in years, but then your birthday comes around. And suddenly they post, happy birthday, yeah. But yeah, really hoping we can get the Bunz server more active. Maybe we can have VCs. Yeah, there's no reason we can't have VCs. That's true. Hola, señor Donkey. Hola, señorita Kira. Hola, todas personas en el chato. ¿Cómo se dice chat en español? Let's see, to chat, to speak, hablar. I don't know how to say it. Donkey Caboose really is giving Wizard of Oz. I know, right? We got someone hogging the vent. True. Oh my gosh, you guys, I mean, I guess I stepped on Jabba, but I think she kind of slithered under my foot. I was trying to step over. Okay, I took the big box out of the boys' side, which was like their like net. It was like, Dusty likes to have a nest box, but they had peed on it. So I'm like, okay, you guys can't have it anymore. I gotta throw it out. But I had filled it with all these big mats that I needed to wash. So I'm stepping over this whole box, and Java like slithered right under my foot as I was stepping down, and I was like, "Oh no." It was really scary. Java, I don't want to step on you, baby. Yeah. But now she chilling. She chilling like a villain. I gave her a cookie right after it happened. She seemed to think that was fine. Wait, donkey. Okay, now he's over. Now he's over there. Okay, okay. Donkey's been kind of weird though. Like when I feed him, he will eat. He waits. He just waits. Like last night, I came in here to clean before I went to bed at like midnight or so, and he had finally eaten everything, and I was like, okay, you eat when you're ready. Yeah, just being kind of reclusive. I think it's the heat. Casey Batman, hi. Excuse me. Jealous of Donkey's celebrities. I know. I know. I don't blame him. Donkey gets a lot of attention. He's got statues made of him, songs. I mean, yeah. But you guys, the preview I saw of a special video that Giant Bunz producers working pretty hard on this thing, and like I said, I'm excited. I think you guys are. I said to him, I'm like, everyone is gonna really enjoy this, and I won't tell you the reasons why because it will give a little bit away about it, but it's gonna be super fun, super duper fun. So good on you, Mr. Giant Bunz producer. I doubt that you're watching this live right now because of reasons. Of reasons. Snaggle snout. This is the work of Donkey. Everyone see his snaggle snout? Yep. What happens when we fight with our brother? Yeah, that's what happens. Woo! Uh-oh. Now we got some more power eating. Oh yeah, we got Delphine and we got Jabba. Casey is a true supporter. He comments on every stream. I think he does. Mr. Woody Loops, I believe Mr. Woody Cookie Loops. I know I have commented on that before. It's like I appreciate his consistency and his loyalty and devotion to Giant Buns. Yeah, good on you, Casey, Mr. Casey Batman. We really appreciate you because sometimes I'm the only one watching, and then all of a sudden it's like there's Casey. And it's like, oh man, Casey's here. Like it feels good to always have Casey around, you know? Super sweet. Lillian says when Bubby was a teenager, he would sit where you would sit, but he would wait until your butt was 3 inches off the seat and slither under there so quick. So you had to be so vigilant when finding. Oh, Lillian, okay, I feel a little bit better in a way because I actually was on a call with Giant Bun's producer when it happened, and I was freaking out. I was like apologizing to Jabba, and I was just like, how did that happen? I was like, I saw where Jabba was. I knew where she was. I looked because there was like 2 or 3 rabbits in the hallway upstairs. But like as soon as I started to like put my foot down is when she's like slithered. That I wonder if that is like okay. Lillian, You know how when they do like a grooming request from another bunny, how they like shove their head under the other bunny's head? I wonder if Jabba was just like trying to kind of do that, And in a weird way, she was trying to like do a rabbit thing with me. Well, plus they like to tunnel and get under stuff and all that. But is there an Instagram account for the buns? Uh, gosh. Okay. First of all, don't look up giant buns on Instagram because we couldn't get the domain name. We found the person who has the giant buns account, and it's not rabbits. And the Giant Buns producer very politely requested, because it's an account that was older and is not active at all. And the Giant Buns producer was just like, hey, can you release the name, basically? And, we would appreciate it. And then I don't know if they replied or not. I can't remember, but it was basically like either they didn't reply or they said no. So now it's like I've had to tell I had to tell like a mom or something, not the one from the bank yesterday, but I had to like tell someone who had a kid. I'm like, do not look it up on Instagram. Like the actual like how we do it, giant buns. Like so to answer your question, I know the giant buns producer, he I think found another way to write it out. Or maybe he put with Captain Kira? I don't know. That's a really good question though, because I don't think our Instagram is like linked on the YouTube description or on the Discord server. You would think I should know if we have um yeah. Let me get back to you tomorrow. Let me get back to you tomorrow. That's a great question though, AJ. I appreciate it. Lillian, they will slip under your foot so fast at the last second. Okay, so this is a thing because I was like beating myself up, Lillian. I was upset. I was like, how could I almost step on? And it was like I almost stepped on her head. I mean, and I kind of did. Like I felt her head under my foot, but my foot wasn't. I'm trying to think how. Okay, I felt her head under my foot, which is why I felt so bad about it. But my foot wasn't like fully stepped with my weight on it. I think it slid. I think I slid off her head. I don't even know. She freaked me out though. And I was at the top of the stairs. That was the other thing. So I'm never gonna do that again. I'm never gonna like, because I had this huge box and I was like, I need to get it down the stairs, but I had to jump over it. This is the stupid thing. I was just trying to get my gum, which was in my bedroom. And so I was like, well, I just want to quickly get my gum before I go downstairs. I shouldn't have done. I should have just picked up the box, trundled down the stairs. Live and learn, Kira. But Jabba seems good. She's doing her froggy leg. She seems good. Wait, let's give her. I'm gonna give her. I gotta come over here. Sorry, guys. I know I just disturbed your mat. I'm sorry, little gray. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna take your mat. They get really upset when I need to launder their mats. Do you have that, Lillian? They're like, no, our mat is fine. We do not want to get off of the mat. We are comfy, and you don't need to ever wash these. They smell like us now. We just want them to. They're fine. Oh my gosh, Jabba. Oh. Did I make up with you and give you a cookie? Yeah. Wait. So Posh and wait, who do we have? We have Little Gray, Delph, and we have Jabba. Oh, okay. Teeny, so that's Teeny over there. So Posh Took off again? Okay, all right. Well, yeah, the girls' side has gotten to run around. I think the boys' side was out for a long time today. They really were. Boys' side gang was out for a long time. We got mom and daughter. Oh, they've got their donuts are like competing. Delphi used to have the largest donut, but look at Jabba. Oh my. Beautiful Jabba. Oh, you're gonna have a very, very big, like Victorian collar. It's like she was wearing those Victorian ruffle collar around her neck. So fancy, baby. Oh wait, I'm not live. Oh my gosh, you guys. I had the most delicious fruit smoothie thing today. Um, I'm sure you just barely stepped. Scary for all involved, though. I try to step slow because of how they do that sometimes. And yes, my rabbits try to hinder the cleaning processes at times. Yeah, yeah. They're so cute though, especially okay, so I roll up the floofy mats. I sometimes roll these up too, but like those big floofy mats I got from Sam's Club are huge and they're kind of heavy. So I slowly roll them up and there's always like at least one bunny on the mat and they'll like scooch over till I get to the end. And as after I roll it up, they will completely, if I turn around for a second, they will completely like snout it back and try to unroll. And then we have like this rolling and unrolling war. It's so funny. Um, AJ, you'll be back. Okay, thanks, AJ. Yeah, sometimes you got to do stuff during a live stream. It life calls. I was trying to watch some Dexter um today, but like I didn't really have too much time to watch anything. So I was like, well, I'm gonna do like flat out chores, like hauling all the mats, dumped any poos outside from the mats, and they're all heavy and they're all the stuff I gathered last night. And I am like literally holding my phone in one hand, trying to watch a TV show, and like grabbing all these like dirty floor mats from the bunnies, hauling them down to the basement, putting them in the wash. Like that's the only way I can feel justified like watching stuff. It's like I just have to get stuff done. I did slow down to have some of my cookie dough ice cream because you gotta, you know what? You have to have priorities, and my priority this week has been my new ice cream that I lovingly got from the truckload of groceries that I did with Krispy Kreme, Krusty Krab, Kirsty Tillman, and I basically drove home through a tornado so I could get my case of vegan coconut milk based cookie dough ice cream back in my freezer. And then there was a scary power outage after it did go in the freezer, but it survived. It survived the power outage. But yeah, um, I have some priorities in life. One of them is ice cream, apparently. But oh, but I know what I was gonna say. Woodland Loops ice cream for hot weather bunnies? Ooh, Mr. Cookie Loop. I like the way you think. Okay, I'm back. That was fast, AJ. Really hoping to get to know you guys better. Anyway, if you haven't yet, don't forget to like the stream. Thank you. Um, super sweet, AJ. Yeah. people, I never say this, please like and subscribe to the channel. Why do I feel so shy saying that? I feel like everyone knows that already, but you know what? Some of the people I've spoken to lately are not big YouTubers. Like they don't watch YouTube. You know what I mean? Like how most of us like pull up YouTube and maybe watch a couple things every day. Just, it's habit. Like there are just some people out there that like the pastor preacher guy I was talking to today, I don't feel like he watched much YouTube at all. Because I was telling him, I said, well, he's got all this music that's coming out that he's releasing. And I said, why don't you, each time you release a new song, why don't you do a live stream on YouTube and present it, you know? And you can promote it and present it that way. And he was like, oh, I don't know if I could ever, do the YouTube thing. And it's like, I was like, I didn't get much of a chance to tell him like more, but I basically was like, pretty much anyone can do it. Like it is not that hard. It's kind of nice because it makes things very equitable. Because like back in the day when like MTV was first coming out and you had to be signed to a major label for the most part, and you had to really play the game and have the right promoters and all the, check all the right boxes to in order to get your songs out there at all and videos. And nowadays, I feel like anyone can do it, you know? I mean, there's, maybe not become a major pop star or whatever, but like, I don't know. Okay, as far as technology goes, there's tons of things I don't like about technology and the whole Big Brother, HAL, AI being watched all the time. And look at me, I've got cameras watching me now all the time. I don't know how I feel. I love the channel and everything, but there are times when I'm like, I hope this is, I don't know. You know what I mean? It is a little weird thinking about it because anytime I come in here to play with the bunnies, like I forget about it a lot of the time, but it's like, wow, anyone could be watching this, and I don't know, kind of messes with you a little bit. But 290 buns, 200. Wait, let me refresh this. Wait, let me. I know. You know, it's funny. It says 289. It said 290 earlier. I don't know. Who knows? I hope the preacher guy, if you're watching, I hope you. Is that rude? The preacher guy? I can't remember his name now. Oh, yes, I do. I won't say it. I remember his name now. Yeah. Um, but I hope he subscribes. Um, but you could turn you could turn them off a day a week. Yeah, Wes, I was kind of thinking about that. Like, and then we're gonna be getting like these new fancy cameras. Like one of the fancy cameras is gonna be in here, and it's like motion tracking, and it can zoom in. I don't want to be zoomed in. I don't know about anyone else. I mean, I feel like I'm zoomed in enough on this stream. I'm sorry, Giant Buns producer. I know this is your idea, but like, I've already told him, I'm like, I am a little nervous about the new camera thing. I love it for outdoor use. I kind of thought we are getting two of them. I thought those were going to be the two for just outside because motion tracking and zooming in for wildlife, because I've got like some bird feeders I'm going to start filling again. I thought for like bird watching and for like funky bones and the raccoons and the possums. And, we occasionally get stuff like mountain lions, bears, definitely bobcats. I've seen minks. We have minks, occasionally a badger. So like, you know what I mean? Like a camera like that, if there is going to be some like really cool wildlife, I think the cameras will get it, and that'll be like its own thing, being able to like see really cool wildlife out in my yard. But But yeah, ironically, I love being a YouTuber, but the camera thing is freaking me out a little bit. Um, banana, Mr. Weeze, banana, banana, Mr. Weeze, banana, banana, Mr. Weeze, banana, 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 Mr. Weeze, banana. Hi, Mr. Weeze, banana. My mother almost stepped on me. Well, she kind of did. I kind of shoved my face under her foot. um, Steven wants to be zoomed. Oh, oh, Delph is doing a flop over. And this is why I do think streaming the bunnies is good because they do stuff like this and they put their little paws in the air. Look at this. Mama bunny had some celery or whatever she was eating and then she got sleepy. She got sleepy and she's cuddled up with her big daughter. And she has a very big belly. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Christy Krusty Krab, Krispy Kreme, Kirsty Tillman, how are you? Okay, Christy, can I tell a story about you? Christy, that's the kind of camera you have outside? You do have two of them? Well, I know we were talking, you knew exactly the kind of camera I was talking about the other day. You had to rinse my feet. Wait, I had to rinse my female dog. She smelled so bad. I think she rolled on. Oh dear. Oh yeah, they like to do that. They like to roll in goose poop too. Do yours like to did your dog like to do that? Gross. Wes, I bet she had the best time doing that though. Yeah. You're good. So like Christy sent me I think it was an Instagram reel. It wasn't even a reel. It was just like almost like a meme, you know. And she sent it to me. I think I looked at it this morning. But the funny thing was is that last night I almost sent the exact same one to her. And I didn't because I got distracted and I had to do something. I think it was something with the bunnies. Because it was last night when I was like sitting, I think I was sitting in here. I don't know. I was really tired and I got distracted and then I didn't remember to send it. But then she sent it to me and I was because it was really, I just thought it was so funny. Because it was like, it's like you and your best friend get kidnapped and by like a killer or a murderer person. And then the murderer says, is trying to say he's going to strangle you and your friend. But instead he says, I'm going to swangle he makes a mistake and accidentally says I'm going to swangle you and your friend, and then you and your friend just keep harassing him like, oh, you're going to swangle us, oh, are you a swangler? Like, oh, I think he's about to swangle us. It was just, that's basically the what this meme was. But I thought it was so funny, and then Christy sent me the exact one. So this is why Krispy Kreme and I are two peas in a pod. And this is why when we get together, we just laugh. Because we are just redonkulous together. She rolls in deer poo. Oh, they love deer poo, Wes. Oh, the bunny poo, deer poo. I think deer poo is especially attractive to dogs. I had one who was more into deer poo, and then I had one who was more into goose poo. Goose poo is messy. I can't believe Donkey got bit under the hay manger. I know. Like, he's kind of losing his edge a little bit, don't you think, Woody Loops? I'm gonna tell the Giant Bunz producer about that because maybe he can like capture that part of it. I mean, I could too if I just made some effort. I could probably figure out how to clip that, right? I gotta figure stuff like that out. Because like the Giant Bunz producer has like this job. He has a job, besides the giant buns. And he gets busy and he's got other projects. He's got a lot of other stuff that he likes to do. So giant buns is just one of many things. He has many pots on the stove, right? Um, Hi Woodland. Crispy Cream Tillman. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Christy. It's so hot. I hope you're staying cool enough. Heat makes me cranky and tired. I have been cranking my air conditioning. I don't, it's like only June, and like normally my worst air conditioning bill is like maybe August. I think it should be like August. But like it's gonna be bad in June, you guys, because I'm not messing around. If I don't keep the air conditioning low enough, it's not dehumidifying the air enough, and I hate the humidity. It's like it just makes me want to like fall over and like sleep or something. I don't even know. That's probably why this is happening. Oh my gosh, she's just so cute. Delphine. Delphine's been flopping over more though. I hope she's okay. And then Donkey's been hiding under his manger. I don't know. It's also like the solstice, and it's like yesterday was the solstice, the longest day of the year. I think the animals and the people are all tired because like I've been getting up before my alarm. My alarm goes off at 6:30. I've been getting up at like 6, between like I don't know, somewhere between 6 and 6:30, but like I think more like 6:15 every morning. And I go to bed ridiculously late. I go to bed between, I don't even know, between 1:30 and 2:30 in the morning. So bad. You guys, I get like 4 hours of sleep. That's it. Wait a minute, wait a minute. What is we haven't seen Ozark in a while, Woodland. Have you seen him? I am Ozark. I knew that. I knew that was Giant Bunzark. I don't know if you are. You could be AI. Well, could be AI. I know nowadays, Wes, it's like, who knows? That's a good question to ask because AI stuff is like everywhere. And we have little Gray, got this little boy, adorable boy, Donker. Are you guys? Oh my gosh, how cute! Wait, I'm gonna go over here. Hi, Posh. Hi, Poshy. You uppy? I know you want Cookies. I know you want that. Or here, I guess we should spell it Cookiez. I ran out. You guys, don't tell anyone. Don't tell the bunnies I ran out of cookies. You guys, I got 3 cases of cookies I ordered from Amazon today. I'm like, I'm not messing around. These guys, like, I was ordering 1 case at a time, which is 4 boxes. Yeah, 4 boxes. So I ordered basically 12 boxes of cookies today. Um, oh yeah, and the Giant Buns producer. Oh, I needed to get the cookies. I'm not going to give anything away, but uh, yeah, the Giant Buns producer. I think he's going to be filming some stuff. Let's just say that. I think there will be filming, so that means there's going to be new and exciting videos coming your way, guys, which is always a good thing, right? Wait a minute. Is it after 9 o'clock? I'm looking at the time on this laptop, which is not in US time. Let's just say that. So 21:04. Okay. Posh is late to the party, right? Wait, wait a minute. Did she already leave again? Wait, Posh, so she left again. What the Posh, why are you not staying for your vegetables? I mean, she's always like getting into little fights with Feeny and stuff, but wait, what you doing in the hallway, baby? Oh, maybe she's just enjoying some posh time, some her time. Um, Mr. Bundonkadonk. Okay, let's go see. Should we see Donkey again, or should we? Well, maybe we should go see the boys. See the boys again. But yeah, Krispy Kreme. Oh my gosh, Krispy Kreme told me about a vegan organic, maybe gluten free too. Oh, she told me about a place that she went to over the weekend. It made me very hungry. All the delicious, totally healthy, like to be able to go to a restaurant and then like eat organic and like the healthiest food possible. That is really fascinating to me. I like that. I wish every town had a place like that because, well, that's how I like to eat. Right, dogs? Or dogs, oh my gosh. Gwynch. Mr. Gwynch. The heat's getting to me. I have to go back out in the heat because I have to dump litter boxes. Has to be done. They look so cozy. I don't always put these blankets out anymore, but oh my gosh, they love their velvety blankies. Look. And he uses it as a pillow, chin rest pillow. We love it. And then I got this sweet boy. Well, he is a sweet boy, but boy, he bum rushed Donkey. He bum rushed Donkey and he pushed him out of his spot, and then he moved himself in to get petties. Little Grave got feisty. Think he just had it. He's like, you know what, Donkey? I'm stealing your spotlight, bro. Literally, they are bros. Yeah, they're from the first litter. They're the first litter boys. Donk and Little Gray, the first litter boys. Um, it's 9:06. Okay. Thanks, guys. Entirely gluten-free, vegan, and organic. Oh my gosh. Can I just eat there for like every meal? So I don't have to go to the grocery store and I don't have to cook and then I also don't have to clean everything. You guys, I'm doing such a deep clean of my whole kitchen, taking like everything out, scrubbing everything down and getting all my recycling. I have a ton of stuff because I did the truckload grocery thing and then I got Amazon and oh my gosh, I have so many boxes that I had to break down today and everything else. It was a work day. It was a work day. I wish we could have the custom emojis in the chat. Yeah, I know. Like, I love being able to use. It's so fun to have those in the YouTube chat. So I want to figure out how to do that. I'll look into it. Maybe um, no, maybe Mr. Loops. I don't know, but I'm sure I can just Google it and find out. Um, we absolutely looked at houses on Zillow near there. Did you really? You're like, we gotta just live near this restaurant. They're just that good. They're just so good. Yeah, wouldn't that be fun? We gotta figure this stuff out. Whales are marine mammals. So they give their wait, so they give their babies milk. Yeah, yeah. Very high fat content, almost like paste, I think. So can we make whale cheese? Whoa, I don't know. I mean, if you would have to have like a captive pet you know, but they need to feed the baby, so I mean, if they had extra milk, you could try it maybe. It would have to be a very tame whale. Because, like, you know how, like, certain I had a friend who was like milk, she had like goats for a while, and they were dairy goats. And like one goat, I remember the lady who was like selling her the goat was like, "Oh, she has great milk stand habits." Because I guess some goats don't, and they maybe kick you in the face or something. you know. I don't think all animals really tolerate being milked. Yeah. So there's that. But that's a Wes, that is an unusual and interesting question. Yeah, a little random, but you know what? I I think it's interesting to think about. You need 3,000 watch hour. Oh, you need 3,000 watch hours, and everyone to have the membership thing. Oh yeah. Uh, so the membership thing, but then everyone has to pay like $5 a month or something. Huh. Let me think about that. Um, I mean, would it matter that much to people? Would you want to use the emojis to pay? Would we all have to have memberships? I don't know. I mean, because $5 can add up eventually, 12 months out of the year. But um, I mean, I would pay for myself to have I would pay the money so you guys could have the emojis. No, not all goats are good on a milk stand. Mine had to learn. Oh, yeah, Christy, that's right. You had goats. Mine had to learn. It was a rough and frustrating learning curve for both of us. Oh my. Oh my gosh. And goats are so like physical and active and athletic, and that can really go wrong quickly. They can be like trying to jump stand on your head or something. I've had memberships that are only nine. Okay, if I could make it the cheapest possible, yeah, like basically $1 a month, that I think would be acceptable. I don't think people would really feel it if it was just $1 a month. When it gets up to $5 a month, I hesitate. I do hesitate. No, I'm not trying to tell anyone not to, but like I think 99 cents would be acceptable. Um, my questions are random. My brain is getting. Oh, you know what, Wes? If that's literally what your brain thought of, I think that's a beautiful thing because I don't think there's enough randomness in the world. And I was talking to this preacher today about songwriting, and he was telling me how he had written. I probably shouldn't say who he's written songs for, but big artists, some big artists, and very fascinating guy. How he ended up as a preacher, also interesting. But um, I was telling him, I said, I think a lot of music these days is very remanufactured. It's a takeoff on this, it's based on that, or it's just a remake of this, or it's a mashup of these two songs. And, it's like, and it's the same with a lot of movies and TV. And, you know, to have a truly original thought is a beautiful thing. And I think it's just becoming more and more unusual. And maybe our brains are still thinking original thoughts, but I don't know. I don't know. I think our brains get very trained. You get we start watching all this stuff, the same stuff, and listening to the same music that gets rotated on the radio. And I don't know, the radio people don't listen to the radio that much anymore, but I think a little bit of randomness goes a long way. I think it's healthy to allow your brain to really sit around and process and come up with random ideas. I mean, that's the only way we've made progress in the world, or that's the way like that art gets, you know, made, Think about all the classical music and stuff, all the beautiful like from that whole what is it like the romantic era, that all that, Mozart and Beethoven and Handel, Haydn, that whole era. think about it. Those guys didn't sit around watching TV, and I'm sorry, even YouTube all day, all night, every day, and watching Netflix, and oh, we're gonna um, oh my gosh, what's it called when you watch a bunch of shows in a row? Which is basically what I did today. I watched like two shows back to back while I was doing chores, but I felt kind of guilty about it. I was like, oh my, it's a lot of TV. Binge watch. But I think you have to give your brain some space and not flood it with media all the time in order to have some original ideas. I mean, yeah, your brain has to be inspired by something, but just life in general can be inspiring. Having said that, a lot of some classical music is based off of other things, and I personally like the composers who would base melodies off of like bird songs. They would hear a beautiful bird singing, and then they would kind of copy that melody. Always thought that was kind of cool. Christy said, I didn't have a milk stand and we had no money. So I made a milk stand out of our cornhole boards. Oh my gosh, you did not. Okay, I love this story. I never heard this story. She made a milk stand out of her cornhole boards. If anyone doesn't know what cornhole is, it's a game you throw like oh my gosh, what do you call those? What do you call the little things that you throw that are full of like the plastic beads or beans? Bean bags. Oh my gosh, I had to say the word beans. But yeah, you throw like bean bags into like a wooden box that's got holes in it. Um, so you made a milk stand out of our cornhole boards and a bit of scrap wood that was laying around. I love that. I think Donkey likes the green map the most. Yeah, doesn't he look cute? It's like his little green grassy area. He's got a little mini meadow, Daniel. Okay, yeah, we all know you. Yeah, you said you were Ozark. Okay. I have so many names for Daniel right now. Mr. Giant Bunzark, Rosark, Woody Loops, Mr. Loops, Mr. Cookie Man. A much loved Daniel has many names. Mr. Weed's Banana, Wes' Wonderful Walrus Cheese. For the cheese enthusiast, Wes's Wonderful Walrus Cheese. For the cheese enthusiast, make your buns Oh boy, maybe I should like read these like in my head silently before I read them out loud. Rice bags or bags full of corn or beans. Oh yeah, you could do rice. Corn. Yeah, you could put like the popcorn corn in there. Oh, now I want to make homemade bean bags, Christy. I bet you have. Um, guys, it's probably time for me to wrap up the stream. Been a little tired today, but I still have to get outside and dump up the rest of these litter boxes because I don't know when it's going to rain again. Anyone know? Oh wait, don't say that because yeah, I don't know. Christy would know. But that big boy, he's so cute. Look at the stretchy paws. And look at that giant long puppy dog tail. Does anyone have a tail longer than Donkey? I don't know. Basically he has a dog tail. He basically has a waggy dog tail. Um but guys, yeah, let's wrap it up. Started streaming 101 minutes ago. 101 pounds of fun. That's my little dusty bun. Get a load of dusty buns tonight. I'm speaking of my sweetie pie. Only, oh, how many inches high? Only, you're about 8 inches high. Well, with your ears, you're about, gosh, you're probably a foot and a half, 2 feet tall with the ears. Yeah, right, Dusters? She's very stoic. She's like, nothing, I'm just chill, nothing affects me. I'm very stoic. Yes. Much love to you and Miss Goosey Hewlin Mall. Christy Krusty, I've made rice bags to use as heat packs for ooh, that would be so cozy. And then like it would smell good too. Like if you use that basmati rice. Oh, I love this popcorny smell of that stuff. Good night, Mr. Woody Loops, Bunzark. And thanks again for making that movie poster. You know that makes me get all excited and happy to see all that stuff. Good night, everybody, to Mr. Weeze Banana. And good night to Christy Krusty and her Juliet and her Perry Kitty. Kitty's extraordinaire. Say hi to the rest of the fam for me, Christy Krusty. And Mr. Casey Batman. Good night, Casey. I'll see you soon on the 24/7 stream. The Giant Buns producer left me a note at the beginning of this stream chat, and I guess I better read it again. Good night, Miss Lillian. Mi amiga bonita, Lilian. Y tus conejos, conejitos, se llama Bubi y Zelda. Bubi y Zelda. Oh, someone's going potty in their litter box. Very good, Papa Bunny. Good night, AJ Punk. Much love to you. I don't know if you're still hanging around. Yeah, AJ is always telling people to like and subscribe, which is something I guess I should do. Maybe at the end of the stream, that is a good idea. So if anyone would like to like the stream and subscribe, that would make me very happy. And yeah, I think I got everyone. The Giant Buns producer, you were here at the beginning, but I will bet you anything you are not here now. But good night to you. Much love to you if you are somehow hearing this, maybe in your sleep. That's not a bad thing. Hear nice things in your sleep. Yes, Senor Lupi. Senor Woodland Loopy. Just looking at the beginning of the chat. Okay, guys, okay, once again, the laptop is not completely functional and I can't connect to the Giant Buns computer. The link has been broken and I forgot to tell the Giant Buns producer, the GPB, or the Goofy GBP, the Goofy Bunny person, as I like to call him. I forgot to tell him about that, so I don't know how to fix the darn thing. So I'm just gonna leave the phone here, as I tend to do lately, and I will pop up some music as I go downstairs. So bear with me, folks. Bear with me. It's going to happen. Donkey, you want to be featured? You want to the camera? There you go. Look at that pretty boy. Look at that beautiful boy. Okay, I'll be right back. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go. Oh boy. Get out of here.
Donkey the rabbit munching cookies all night. Sugar rush plays in a crazy delight. Nibbling faces in a frenzied haze. Friends confused in his cookie craze. He hops through chaos in the midnight dark. Cookies in his paws, leaving a sweet mark. Face is bitten with a playful bite. Donkey's world, a funny sight. Donkey the rabbit, sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, crunching all remains. Cookies crumble, falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Chasing shadows under the moon's bright glare. Cookies his obsession like he don't care. Friends watch in shock as he takes a bite. Donkey's love for cookies just feels right. He grins, mischievous eyes so wild. The chaos around him driving friends mild. Cookies drop, crumbs scatter in the bush. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Bite mark stories on furry cheeks. Donkey the rabbit at his cookie peak. Friends band together, a loving chase. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Shingle face, nibble pace. Donkey the rabbit, but sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, nibble on your face. Cookies come, big bugger falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Plans ignore. Donkey want more, can't ignore.